The Sun, The Guardian, The Blueprint, and The Punch this morning.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
And we'll get things started with the Daily Trust right here. Time for state police's now Southwest governors. Wife allegedly stabs husband to death 3 days after wedding. Military's approach to insecurity not working. Kebbi governor. Fuel tanker explodes, destroys houses in Niger. Police withdrawal order. Shehu Sani, ADC demand immediate implementation. Ground rent defaulters risk losing properties from Wednesday, Wike warns. Nigeria security challenge beyond police, ADC tells Tinubu. NNPCL hints at refineries rehabilitation as profit hits 5.4 trillion naira. What Atiku's ADC registration means, party, analysts. All this and more on Daily Trust today. Let's move on now to The Sun. Insecurity. Nigeria strikes deal with U.S. Nnamdi Kanu. Reps caucus appeals for political solution. Fish farmers cautioned on use of antibiotics. Farmers kick as federal government delays data capturing. Value addition. Nigeria's path to trimming 1.18 trillion naira food import bill. Focused leadership will tackle insecurity, ex-minister tells federal government. How we policed Anambra Guber poll with tech, Agbata. We are edging towards self-sufficiency with increased IGR, Gombe Budget Commissioner. Soludo re-elected to turn Anambra to Dubai as promised. Emeka. Nasarawa 2027, ex-governor Adamu stresses respect for elders. Insecurity. Our enemies are working hard to truncate democracy. Kebbi government. Moving on now to The Guardian. Nigeria pushes for UNSC reform as Tinubu demands veto-wielding seats for Africa. UK rejects Nigeria's request to deport Ekweremadu. Students loan Adewumi, Kehinde champion Nelfon sensitization. Agege LGA, party politics or family affairs, a question being asked on The Guardian this morning. Lagos Assembly to probe MDA's 2024 accounts, vows transparency. State police, fiscal federalism top Nigeria's yearnings, says Kalu. Court adjourns DSS surrounds 5 billion naira defamation suit till February. Ministry holds Lagos Singles Married Conference on November 30. Makinde presents 891 billion naira 2026 budget proposal to Oyo Assembly. Abiodun hinges national growth on love in marriage. All this and more on The Guardian today. Let's move on now to the blueprint. Rescue of 38 Iruku worshippers, 50 Niger pupils shows security agencies working. Tinubu. Lagos. Police seized 10 stolen luxury vehicles, $4,000 fake currency in anti-crime sweep. Ebonyi. Tears as community buries 78-year-old man killed by thugs. ADC clarifies Atiku Abubakar's membership status, cautions against unauthorized registration. APC chieftain to security chiefs, act now to ensure Nigerian security. Closure of schools, PDP statement on Tinubu surrendering to terrorists, clueless. APC. Delta. Police arrest notorious cultist with gun. Recover boss. All this and more on the blueprint. And our final stop this morning is the Punch kidnapping crisis. Governors convene emergency session. School lockdowns rise. Strike. ASU. NEC to review federal government's final terms Wednesday. Police tightening security in Lagos schools, worship centers. Constitution review moves to 36 state assemblies. 2027 presidency, Atiku's ADC registration sparks storm. UK rejects Nigeria's request to transfer Ekweremadu. Police arrest suspects for killing Kebbi teenager. ADC faction rejects Atiku's membership, says registration not recognized. All this and more on The Punch this morning. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation this morning. You can also call these numbers 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, or send a voice note to 080 99930137.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Keep our word.
Nothing satisfied her. My neighbor Mama Amaka, despite our tension, saved the day with amala and abula made with Mr. Chef chicken, all-purpose and tomato masala cubes. With Mr. Chef, she's my hero.
Savor the taste of culture with a 2-finger crush of Mr. Chef's seasoning cubes. Available in beef, chicken, and crayfish seasoning cubes. Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture. Chef of life.
Across Nigeria, stories are waiting to be lived. Family reunions in Calabar, big deals in Lagos, new adventures in Owerri, and one airline makes them all possible. Welcome aboard Cali Air, operated by ValueJet. Comfortable seats, friendly crew, on-time flights to Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and more. Make memories, close deals, see loved ones. Let Cali Air take you there. Book now at www.flyvaluejet.com. Cali Air, proudly cross river.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. 6:32 a.m. right here. Let's see what you're saying on our live feed, where we are streaming right now at Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube and Facebook. Good morning. Also, Francis and Amani from Amanguns in Enugu State. Thank you for all the compliments. Saying Southeast Rep seek presidential pardon for Nnamdi Kanu. That's a good one. The president should do the needful for the sake of equity, fairness, and justice, is a thought that he shares this morning. All right, let's run through some comments on our WhatsApp platform as well. And sure you include your name and your location when you send a voice note. Moazo John Lasisi says US or UK rather rejects the request for former Deputy Senate President to serve jail term in Nigeria. Why not? They know Nigeria is not sincere in the fight against corruption. They will free him here in Nigeria. All these Nigerians in cells all over the world. What steps is the government taking? Are we more Nigerian than others? Is how he ends his thoughts. And Asutex in Lube says why PBAT ordered the withdrawal of police from VIP will not work. It's because that's where the IG, DIG police commissioners tend to get heavy returns. The order is above the police. Only the executive will make it work, is a thought that he shares. IK in Kubwa, the rescue of Eruku worshippers and students means that the security is working. How did they rescue them? Was ransom paid? Who rescued them? Is it our security agencies? How many of the criminals were killed or arrested? If it's a country where things work, by now, a situation room will be in place where they would give updates of how close they are to rescuing those children, not telling us that they rescue children that escaped by themselves. I wonder where they kept those children in this Hamatan season. May God save them and return them to their parents in good condition, is how IK in Kubwa ends his thoughts. Let's run through some of your voice notes and then we'll get to the phone lines to take your calls. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning.
In Itodo, this is Itodo listening from Southeast Abia State.
Good morning.
Alaji Atiku Abubakar don finally enter ADC, full member of ADC. I like that. He will be our next president by the grace of God. Obi withdraw, Obi will not contest against Atiku. And we make sure say we work for Atiku. We for Southeast here and Abuja. Where I say Southeast and Abuja, APC never win Southeast. They never win Abuja for this 3 times where they don't contest for presidential election. PDP win 2015, PDP win 2019, Labour Party win 2023. For Senate, for Senator, Philip Itodo win 2 times. Why Reti King for Labour Party win none? So I don't see no reason why. I don't know where they get their winning for. So for me, APC they are nobody for Nigeria. The only they are winning are rigging. But by the grace of God, it won't work now. We will work together. We don't practice all the titles they use to the rig. We will block all the system for Southeast and for Abuja. And I beat my chest. APC must come up for this seat. More especially Southeast APC.
Good morning, Nigeria. For this Ezekiel from Garaki. Just want to add my voice to that report that talks about Nigeria signing a pact, or a military pact to the United States. Is a good thing. Yes, in as much as we listed out some negative side of America's involvement in some countries' politics, like Libya, like Somalia, like Afghanistan, that ended in a bad light. Also, there is a country who has a positive light, which is South Korea. We all know America had an involvement in America had an alliance with Southern Korea, and that's what gave them the strength that they have. We also have an example with Israel also. So we just pray that Nigeria stands up to this responsibility. If we're a serious nation and we put things right, put things straight, we can turn this to our advantage. Again, I stand on the ground that these militias should not be negotiated with, but rather we should face them, we should fight them down to the end. They should be the one begging us for negotiations, not we begging them for negotiation. That should be any stand of any serious nation, of anyone who picks up arms against the government. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Dikin Itodo. Good morning, the families and listeners of Nigerian Info. I laugh when I hear the headline saying rescued Eruku worshippers and children, shows the security is working. But there's one thing they are failing to let us know. How did they rescue them? Because I know the terrorists, after arresting, kidnapping these people, will not just let them go for free. Let them tell us, did they pay ransom? If not, okay, how many of the kidnappers did they arrest? Let them tell us the truth. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. 6:38 right here. Let's get to the phone lines right now. Do all to move away from your device as soon as you connect. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, my name is Ajola Victor from Bisalaji.
Please go ahead, sir.
The sound South West governor say they need state police. Well, but the question is, do they need a political state police for them to use against their political argument? Or we need a professional state police that will fight crime and will be for all the state citizens? Because my fear is this: the governors have become political emperors, very powerful. They have hijacked the local government system. They want to keep the autonomy of the local government. They have also hijacked the state, the state lawmakers, the lawmaking bodies, the state assembly. So my fear is that if state police is approved for these governors, will they also abuse this? So we should put in place modalities so that these governors will not hijack state police. Yes, we need state police. But my fear is that they will abuse it as they abuse the other systems. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts, Adila. Right there. Are the fears against state police enough reason for it to not come to fruition? Or can there be ways, modalities put in place, like you mentioned, to ensure that it serves the sole purpose for which it is going to be created? Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Perfect Gentleman Itodo. This is Abakar calling from Gwagwalada.
Welcome, sir.
I greet all, thank you. I greet all the callers, esteemed listeners, and contributors of Nigeria Info. May God continue to bless our fatherland, Nigeria. Congratulations to the federal government for securing a military collaboration between federal government and United States of America. It's a good one. You say the state police will not work, but if it is not politicized, if it is not manipulated, it will work. And the issue of not paying ransom, we hope they are not paying the ransom. And if we can empower our police force, give them the global best practices in training, why not? We have seen police organizations in other countries that they are at par with the military capacity of their country. It happened in many countries of the world. Singapore, Turkey, it was a military organization that truncated a military coup in their country. So if we are serious as a country, we have no business with the bandits enjoying free reign.
All right.
Just thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Let's run through some of the comments on the live feed right now. Oyewole Fatima says the African Democratic Congress ADC dismissed the federal government's directive to withdraw police officers from VIPs as inadequate to resolve Nigeria's deepening security crisis. This is a good development. The past similar orders yielded no tangible results because the core issues, poor training, obsolete equipment, and lack of coordination among security agencies remain unaddressed. Withdrawing police from VIP duties may free up 100,000 personnel, but it does nothing to enhance the capacity against sophisticated terrorism, banditry, and mass abductions. Replacing police with NSCDC officers whose mandate is community protection and disaster management is equally misplaced. Nigeria needs systemic reforms, modernized equipment, superior intelligence, and genuine integration of all security forces, not mere headline-driven reshuffles to restore stability and public confidence, is how he ends his thoughts. All right, let's get to you. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning once again, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, I remember Mustafa Bakr Ali, I'm calling from PW Kubwa.
Go ahead.
Deacon Itodo, have you heard or seen any political party where a big wig like Atiku Abubakar will register and some people will say they don't need him? This joke, this is becoming a comedy show. It means some people maybe have been sent to other opposition parties as advanced party so that they can destabilize the party, because it doesn't make any sense. And I want to sincerely ask again, what is the position of the law? Does the position law say that those who default in the payment of their ground rent, their property be confiscated? Please help us look through that, because from your headline, you say, which say from tomorrow, Wednesday, those who do not pay their ground rent and losing their property. It means more than half of Abuja will be gone from tomorrow. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, Deacon.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. It's a Luther Senator Baxon just calling you all the way from Mina City, Niger State.
Please go ahead.
Deacon.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Deacon. See how federal government is getting to tell Nigerian lions that we have rescued 51 school girls from Biri in Aguara. Let me tell you, Deacon,
yes.
These children that you see, they packed them, the car stopped, the car didn't go anywhere. The car didn't go anywhere. It's from there the children get run out of. So if the federal government is telling Nigerians that we have rescued, I am in the main city, the callers from that place, they are the one telling Nigerians, telling Niger Life, telling Niger government that these children, the car that picked them, the armed robber, the bandit that took them to Benin Republic, it said the car stopped and they don't know where to even go. They now allow those children to go. Now the federal government is telling Nigerians that security is working. Since the coming of APC in Nigeria, since 2014, Nigeria has not been safe in the hands of APC.
All right.
A good Nigerians will not talk about the present government. Thank God for Atiku Abubakar. Thank God for Atiku Abubakar has picked the ADC card.
All right.
It's a wake-up call to Nigerians. Comes 2027.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Well, the APC came into power in 2015. Let's get to the WhatsApp platform, take some of your voice notes and your reactions. At this time, it's 6:45 a.m. We're going through the headlines and getting your reactions. You can watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's get to you. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Nigerian. Good morning, Nigeria Info. This is Asalam from South. About insecurity. If we want to stop this mess, let us give our young soldiers free hands to enter this our bush. Anything they see in that bush, sorry for them. And we should give our farmers, let's say 7 to 40 days not to enter bush. Then our soldiers can search all the bushes in this country. Let all of them enter the bush. And forget about these generals. Let the young soldiers go inside. They don't need command. Let them go inside.
Good morning, Sir Itodo. My name is Abila, sending in this voice note from Central area. And U.S. reject Ekweremadu deportation. Yes, I stand with the U.S. because Nigeria is a country that anything goes. By the time he's been deported, you will hear that he has been granted presidential pardon. That is where law is not working, but that U.S. is where law is working, and that is why he's facing the consequences of his actions. And Soludo elected for second time to turn his state to Dubai. We hope that it will not be the empty promises that APC, promised us, and at the end of the day, we are seeing what is not on ground. That is my take this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigerian Info. Good morning, listeners and contributors of this great family. My name is Evangelist Polycarp Tukura, recording this voice note from Garkia, Abuja. I want to talk on insecurity in this country. Kudos to our military men At least we are seeing their work. But they should buckle up. They should add it. They should add up. Seriously, the return of the worshippers and school girls in Niger State, kudos to them. But they should continue and work hard. And on Atiku, registering membership with ADC, I'm happy for him. Let him leave the PDP with their problems here and there. We will pray that he should succeed in his political career. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria Info.
All right, thank you, sir. Good morning, welcome.
Hello, good morning to the King Itodo Abba.
Welcome, sir. Good morning.
My name is Salasi.
Go ahead, sir.
Woman allegedly stabbed her husband today, 3 days after the wedding. Maybe the husband would have seen the red flag, though. He believed that, he will change. The same thing to women. You have seen the red flag. It's rising. You say, I will change him. I will change him. Look at what happened to this man now. 3 days after wedding, she allegedly killed her husband. American and Nigeria struck a deal to deal with terrorists. That is what we are welcoming. It's a welcome idea. They are not coming to kill all Muslims. They are not coming to kill all Christians. They are coming to deal with terrorists. When they get a Bin Laden, they didn't kill anybody. They don't go for Bin Laden and pick him up. That's all. So we are welcoming the Americans to come and deal with the terrorists. That is the problem of Nigeria. Both Muslim and Christian are suffering the casualty. And for the rescued children, according to the news, we made to understand that they return back on their own. It's only the Quara that we made to understand that they rescue them and they should go after the criminals. They shouldn't give them the British space. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Well, according to the presidential spokesman, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, in a statement, he mentioned that the U.S. had pledged enhanced intelligence support, expedited processing of defense equipment requests, and possible provision of excess defense articles to boost ongoing operations against terrorists and violent extremist groups in the country. According to him, he stated also that they've expressed readiness to expand complementary support, including humanitarian assistance to affected communities in the Middle Belt and technical aid to improving early warning systems. Let's run through some comments right now. We need to wrap things up at 6:55, and at 7 o'clock, it will be time for the lead. IG from Kubwa says it is understandable that the case of Senator Ekweremadu has stirred strong emotions, especially among Ndigbo, but focusing only on his deportation request would not address the deeper issues facing the Southeast. The real concern is the long-standing feeling of marginalization, from political representation to infrastructure, security operations to the imbalance in the number of states across geopolitical zones. Instead of framing everything as hatred, Nigeria as a country needs to honestly confront these structural injustices, creating additional states in the Southeast, ensuring equal political participation, fair interpretation of the law, and ending selective treatment of different regions would help build trust and balance in the federation. Ekweremadu's personal legal matter is separate. What truly matters is addressing the wider issues that have made many Igbo people feel like second-class citizens in their own country. Nigeria will only move forward when every region feels genuinely included, respected, and treated equally, is how IG from Kubwa ends his thoughts. And Comrade Chris Ezeocha says regarding the sentencing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there was miscarriage of justice. Even the justice was seen reading out his verdict. This is the opportunity or the opportune time for the president to exercise his prerogative of mercy. Have a wonderful day, is how he ends his thoughts. All right. And David in Gariki says Atiku picks ADC form. That is his known trade, jumping from party to party. He should retire from active politics, is how David ends his message. Good morning, 1834. Thank you for being a part of the conversation this morning and listening. Let's get to hear from you right now. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Itodo. Nice work, family. My name is Jerry, calling from DD. I want to say, why is it that our president don't keep his word? He said to the nation that he's going to complete the 3 months wage award by 15th of this month. Until now, nothing. I don't know what I should say, whether it's lying or what. I don't know. I'm sorry to say that, but I don't know. It's too big to be. How much is this 3 months which award that is deceiving Nigerians to pay people? They clear the judiciary. Right people, they can't die. I beg you.
Good morning, Nigeria Info. My name is Kenneth Wosu calling from Guarempa. This Ereku Church CAC they rescued them. Thank God they rescued them. But what about the people that adopted them? The killers, what did they do to them? Is he only rescue them and leave them? Tomorrow they'll start perpetrating the same action again. They should, if they rescue them, they should go after the bandits. How about Nigeria? Now, wow!
Good morning, Itodo. This is Mr. Gideon voicing out from Gwagwalada. Itodo, this is what I'm perceiving in the case of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government. Itodo, I am perceiving that Tinubu will grant him presidential pardon, and that will be what Tinubu will use to compel in the southeast. This is what I'm perceiving, that Tinubu will release him, and that will be the basics of his compel to the southeast.
All right, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Right, there's 6:54. We need to wrap things up right now. Good morning, Omar Labor, watching from Owerri. Thank you for your thoughts, as well as Oluwa Botemi Adediro. Catch up on YouTube and Facebook. The conversation is still ongoing right there, and be a part of it at Nigeria Info, Abuja. Good morning.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
This is Nigeria Info.